What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Loco Lou coming at you with another review, and today we're looking at the Sentinel Fighting Armor Ironman. Now, I have the Mezco and the other Sentinel offering, which is the armorized version of the modern armor, and he's slightly smaller, not by much, but enough that it's noticeable, but he's still a great figure. This figure right here outposes both of these. Yes, he has a nice LED feature with the helmet feature. He comes with an extra head, but he doesn't come with much, and that's a little disappointing. He comes with this base right here, which I just took out the middle insides out. Put that back there. Yeah, base is nice. You have different ports you can put it in. He has a hole in the back, and he also comes with a C-clamp. This is nice. It goes well with any of your sci-fi or Ironman Hall of Armor display armors. This looks good, and I believe the other figures that are coming out in this line for the Sentinel fighting armor, this right here is going to be your base, so you can line them up, have them looking nice and pretty. X, Y, and Z, you already know. So when it comes to the other accessories, you get the two fists that are on him. You get one pair of flight hands. As you can see, they're spread out. And then you got, the semi-displayed hands, which is the repulsor. So, two different types of hands, and that's it. That's all you get with this figure. And for $100, it's a little lackluster. This figure will set you back $100, and there's no light up feature, unlike the Mezco. Mezco comes with a light up feature, but what they don't have in the light up feature, they make up for in articulation. So let's get to the articulation. Head slides up, and I say slide because if you look at the back of the head, it just tucks in like that. Ball joint at the neck turns that much, so your head tilt is going to look like that and like that. Very good. You have ball hinge joints. You got the bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, the ball hinge wrist, so you can have it go up, down, flip the ball joint around, and it's a ball joint holding the hands. You have a nice back crunch and a forward crunch. You have also hinge there, ball hinge, but you also get the extended leg that you will see in other Ironman figures such as the Mezco. Double jointed knees, and you could easily cover that up like that, make it look pretty. You got ball hinged feet, so you can tilt it like that, tilt it that way, goes back and forward. If you want to go further forward, you take the top of the foot, flip it back, and you got toe articulation. Now, the paint on this guy is awesome. It's really awesome. You got you have the red plastic that kind of blends well with the metallic finish on the red, some highlights in other places. The same thing with the gold, and you got some silver bits all over the figure and some blue bits. This figure right here is awesome. And one more piece of articulation, the back flaps, which is nice. Detail paint and everything, as you also see the hole in the back for the flight stand. But I thought this was interesting that this wasn't colored in or painted in. And when I looked at the other figures that are coming, particularly Spider-Man, his Waldos plug in to here. So I want to see how this will be implemented without this for Spider-Man. But yeah, this figure is nice. It's dope. Do I recommend it? Oh yes. The tight joints, die cast, very hefty, very heavy. It scales well with most of your 112 scale stuff. So if you have like Fison 112 scale or TB League as it's known. Oh, I just figured something out. Check this out. Not that, but there you go. See that? Most of the joints stick out like that. But if you want an extra articulation to not scratch the paint, do that. And as you saw, die cast. Most of this figure is die cast. Crotch piece, die cast. Legs, die cast. Die cast almost everywhere on this figure. But do I recommend this figure? Yes. Is it worth the $100 with the tax and everything? I would say, given to how much metal is on this figure and the articulation range, yes. Do I wish it had more and came with more like the Mezco? Absolutely. I would love to have the repulsor blasters, the unibeam, light up features, alternate heads, but definitely did not get that at all with this figure. But what we didn't get, they kind of made it up in the articulation. It holds very well. Just also, if you wanted to, plastic, as you can see, this whole thing is die cast. It's amazing. I'm just going on and on and on about this die cast. Like, I'm big when it comes to Iron Man and die cast. I have majority of the Comic Cave stuff, which is movie related Iron Man figures that light up and have die cast on them and a lot of articulation, but the range isn't there. But this has the range. This guy right here definitely is worth the money and the purchase. I look forward on getting everybody in the line. What is it? Iron Man, Spider-Man with the Waldos, Captain America, and I believe those two are still on pre-order at BBTS and Ami, Hobby Link Japan. What else? I believe we saw a preview of Deadpool and Wolverine done in the same style. And yes, in armor. All of this is in the Iron Man style armor. Now, these guys are a little shorter than the others. And I see these guys kind of like the Iron Legion. Because you won't see Wolverine in Iron Man armor. Or Deadpool, really, unless he stole it and did some crazy stuff. But this is particularly designed to be like, if Deadpool was Iron Man, this is how he would look like. But yeah, I can't wait to get the other figures in the line and expand my haul of armor. But yeah, this is my review on the Sentinel fighting armor Iron Man. I hope you enjoyed.